Hey. Hello, hi there. Didn't see you there. I just wanted to use this opportunity to say that I think you're really great. Thank you for watching the videos. So today we're having a look at a continuity analysis review thingy, a compilation of channel blurry breaks, even JimJam Polsat continuity. Well, it's not really Polsat. It's just JimJam continuity. Okay. I'm sorry for the mix-up. So this is from April 10th, 2018. So it's all good. It's from a year ago, slightly less than a year ago. So it actually says Polsat right here at the bottom, Polsat. So it's called JimJam Polsat. Okay. If anybody has a problem with this, you can take it up with Polsat, which probably does not exist anymore, or changed its name. I don't know which one. Maybe it still exists. Nobody knows. We see a lot of stuff here. We see people fixing cars. We see some baked goods getting prepared, or glass being made. I don't know. You can probably see it all on JimJam TV, or maybe not. There's something you can see on JimJam.tv. It's a website you can visit and check out all the stuff they have. I'm not really sure what stuff they have, but they must have something there, right? Why would they advertise the website if they didn't have anything there, you know? So we see the dog chasing the ball as dogs do, and the kids playing around with their swings and stuff, and the animals and the logs, and the funny theme parks and the joy rides and the rides full of joy and the stars. We see the stars everywhere. So we see her using a tablet. It's just called Dot and then Dot and Codgenia something. Dot Codgenia. I don't know what that means. Okay, it means something like coded. Peter Rabbit. I just saw Peter Rabbit dancing, and if you think I'm joking, I'm not. I think you saw him as well for a split second. It was so funny. But yeah, teapot rides. The infamous teapot rides. Everybody knows about the teapot rides. So we see a 3D CGI thing, but it's using, oh, never mind, it's gone from our view. We cannot see it anymore. So it's pointless to talk about it, I guess, because it was too short to even be worthy of mentioning. We saw a tiny, like, frame of Thomas the Tank Engine, the original. Hey, look, Polsat, JimJam Polsat. Zachwile Yaya Izog. So after a minute, literally, they're saying this show will be shown, and I guess we'll never get to see it because all the actual shows from these videos have been cut out. So what we see is Chuggington the bear, no, Chuggington the train. I don't know. I'm still not sure if Chuggington is a ripoff of Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, it doesn't have to be. A lot of people could independently come up with similar ideas, and it doesn't really look the same. The format is not the same, so I guess they didn't really steal the idea. It's just very similar ideas. I mean, yeah. So we got the teapot rice and some kind of baby, and I'm not really enjoying the time it's spending there. So we're just flying over, having a bird's eye view of this town, and yeah, there's a hedgehog and a fox and the Jim Jam inside a pond, or is it a lake? More like a pond, I suppose. Canada, we see Canada right over there. Tundra, a lot of words being thrown at us, and we're just reading some of them because that's how we do things around here. So JimJam Polsat. We see a lot of original JimJam bumpers with the JimJam logo with the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see 6 stars. 6 JimJam stars. So it's supposed to be a European channel or something, because the European flag has a lot of stars in a circle, kind of similar looking. So does that mean it's, oh, a teapot? There's a teapot and teacups. So yeah. Apparently, this continuity contains a Ben Tennyson ad where you can, buy this wristwatch that transforms you into Ben Tennyson, but only in your imagination. But it's good enough for a lot of people, so that's how it goes. We see a lot of the same bumpers and promos. Oh, I don't know if the animals are changing or not because it contains a lot of details. I see red mushrooms. Okay, so it contains so many details that we can't possibly pay attention to everything that's going on. That's why it's a good thing that all of these things are repeating. Hey, look, a new bumper saying the ad break will come soon. And of course, we cut out the ads because we don't want to be looking at ads all day long. It's okay to look at ads a little bit every once in a while, but you can't be just spending your time all day looking at ads. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Call You here. The cartoon called Call You right here in front of us in a tree stump. No, a tree, actual tree advertised Call You. What are these? Are these supposed to be tooth or kittens or mittens or funny thingies? I don't know what they are. Smurfs? They're blue all over. So they're wearing cute dresses. They're kind of cute looking, you know. If you think about it, they kind of look like Hello Kitty, and I guess they are kitties, blue kitties. Kid and Kate. Kojenya. I don't know what Kojenya means still. Like they keep repeating that word. I kind of have to think about long and hard what it could mean. Kojenya. I don't know. Every day or something? No, not. Maybe it's a day of the week. No, I don't know actually. So we see some kind of furry creatures. And what else do we see? We see that this TV channel broadcasts a lot of cartoons. The list of cartoons it broadcasts is very long, so we keep seeing new promos for new cartoons. This is an interesting looking dog. He seems familiar. Is he from Inspector Gadget? I don't know. He kind of looks like the dog from Inspector Gadget. But, I mean, dogs are similar. There's many breeds, and sometimes they use the same breed in many different kinds of shows. So that's how it goes. So we see the carnival here, and you must be at least this high to enter. So we see a clown on a bike. What's that bike called where you have only one wheel? I forget. So I can't remember the name for that bike right now. It's like it has a Unibike. Hey, look, Treehouse. Treehouse looks interesting. The logo for Treehouse. Cookie jar reminds me of Java games on the old Nokia mobile phones. Okay, we see a hedgehog, a fox, and JimJam in a pond. So it's Canadian cartoons. Apparently Canada produces cartoons like Call You, Clockwork Zoo, Cookie Jar. All of these are sponsors of Call You. Dun 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 dun, dun Call You. Who doesn't know that song, right? All of us already have been exposed to Call You, and resistance is pointless because it will follow you around everywhere on YouTube. Just mention the word Call You and you'll never hear the end of it. People will start talking to you about Call You day and night. So we see a whale bumper of JimJam Polsat. Polsat is actually the pay TV provider in Poland. That's why the first letter is Pol, and sat means satellite. So satellite Polish satellite pay TV provider. They also have other pay TV providers. Sometimes they merge and form a new one. Sometimes they rebrand and change their names. So I just recently heard that there's this change in name, like where NC Plus or whatever changed its name to Canal Plus or Canal Plus, something like that, like the French Canal Plus. I don't even know. I'm assuming that's how the French say it with a French accent. So we got JimJam.tv or .tv. So this teacup bumper gets shown the most. That's my impression. So it's a short ad or part of an ad where you play cards and play with monkeys and blocks. Oh, there's like many games in one. You can get all these games and some kind of link for ad. It looks like a Polish ad, and it is a Polish ad. There's something about it where you just look at it and you can tell this is a Polish ad. Something about the colors. Yeah, it's about the colors and the way the people look and the way the people dress, but mostly about the colors. Somehow the cameras in Poland use a certain type of setting or a certain type of lighting where everything looks easily distinguishably Polish. So this is a funny looking ad, which is probably impossible. Like if the dog made everything dirty, the couch would have gotten dirty, right? So it's not enough to clean your walls. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're talking about some ads from Poland, like Rabat and Rat. 20 rats. I know it does not mean rat literally in the English sense, but it's still funny. A funny coincidence. It means rate. So we've got sea turtles and the end of the continuity. So the very end of the continuity revealed a new bumper, but we're at the end, so bye bye.